Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, June 4. The National Water Commission is to spend $2 billion to upgrade facilities under the Kingston Metropolitan Area KMA Water Supply Improvement Program. The project is being funded by the Inter-American Development Bank.
26 water supply facilities in the corporate area that are inefficient and are unable to meet growing demand will be rehabilitated and improved.
The Portfolio Minister Robert Pickersgill was speaking in Parliament on Tuesday during his sectoral presentation. He also announced that a number of catchment tanks would be repaired under the Rainwater Harvesting and Catchment Tank Rehabilitation Program.
An amount of $45 million has been budgeted to carry out rehabilitation and repairs to catchment tanks. A total of 30 tanks are slated to be rehabilitated during this financial year.
The parishes of Clarendon, Westmoreland, Manchester, St. Anne and St. Elizabeth will benefit from this project. And climate change projects across the island will be bolstered with a $27.5 million allocation to the Climate Change Division from the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center. It's part of an agreement with the Caribbean Agency to develop a climate change adaptation strategy and action plan by the end of this financial year.
The agreement will facilitate, among other things, the acquisition of 2 automatic weather stations to enhance the climate data collection capacity of the meteorological services here in Jamaica.
The National Works Agency NWA is moving to further prepare the country for the hurricane season with a $50 million project to clean drains. $20 million will be spent in southeastern parishes like St. Catherine and Kingston, and $10 million each will be allocated to parishes in the south, northeast and west. Speaking at the launch of Disaster Preparedness Month, NWA Communications Manager Stephen Shaw said drain cleaning activities would start by the end of the week.
We intend to have these activities wrapped up within a month of them starting. So we should be finished with the $50 million program by the end of June.
In the meantime, Local Government and Community Development Minister Noel R. Scott added that parish councils across the island have so far spent $150 million on drain cleaning.
We're also planning to have some funds available to NSWMA to deal with the critical areas where we know that plastic bottles, which is a scourge upon the land, and plastic bags, which is really a big problem that the country faces, and we have to collectively find a solution to this problem. We'll be able to at least remove some of those from our waterways.
Stakeholders in the betting and gaming industry are being urged to ensure they comply with the Proceeds of Crime Act POCA, especially in light of recent changes to the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Those changes expand the operations of the sector and improve its regulatory framework. They follow amendments to POCA last year, which aim to clamp down on money laundering and illegal betting and gaming practices.
The requirement now is for you to become compliant through training and orientation and developing your in-house POCA compliance manual. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that you will be in safe hands with the legal minds at the BGLC and the Casino Commission, who will guide you through the process.
The minister was speaking at the inaugural Gaming Summit hosted by the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission BGLC last Thursday, where he pointed to the growth of the multi-billion-dollar local industry. In the 2011-2012 financial year, government collected $2.9 billion in revenue and taxes from the sector and $4.5 billion in the 2013-2014 fiscal year.
This is not the kind of revenue intake in the economy that any administration can ignore. At the same time, the scope for expansion, a stronger economy, and the creation of more jobs for our people are what we are interested in.
In the meantime, Minister Daly said government was reviewing the platform for internet gaming as well as 3 proposals for Vegas-style casinos. And even as the government moves to expand operations of the betting, gaming and lottery sector, it is also protecting participants by promoting responsible gaming practices. Minister Daly says Rise Life Management will play a lead role in that area, but stakeholders also have a moral obligation to protect the vulnerable.
The voluntary self-exclusion program currently upheld by a few gaming lounges must be expanded into all other gaming establishments for the support of those who have gambling addiction and feel unable to control their problems.
He added that regulators should only license those entities that meet the fit and proper criteria, and those in breach should be brought to book. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.